Hey guys, my name is PawnLee, and today I would like to show you how to build an underwater house. So I built this house and the strangest thing happened. At the time I thought that it's amazing, and now I do not. As you can see, even to get in is a little bit hard. So when you go through this corridor, you see the water. On the top of you we have this the main sleep area where you can put your stuff. We do have a small pool inside. We see all the fishes, and we even have a sort of a lantern here. And it actually gave me an idea why we should focus on this side of, this kind of build, when we can actually do a little bit better. Okay guys, I finished building the sort of a huge aquarium out of bricks. This will be where our underwater mansion will stay. Okay, I cleaned more space. This will be our entrance, and this will be our roof. So to add a little depth, so to speak, to this build, I really like to start going by just like building the carcass. So this is the way I do it. I do, for example, 4 bricks like so, then it will be 4 lower, and this will be sort of a stair type feel. You'll get a little bit more feel to it if you do it this way, right? There are a lot of ways you can build a roof and house, and there's just a lot of choices for you to do it. So I really like this sort of a stair type build, because it gives sort of a gradual descent, and you still get that roofy feeling, if that makes sense. Okay, now we sort of have an idea of how our house will look. We have base construction set up, and we know where it will be. Now, since this is a underwater build, we have to keep in mind that it will be very dark here. So there is few things I would like to build here. The first being, I would like to build a little garden here, just for the lookout, and I want to build a bigger garden here for me to grow underwater stuff and to be able to light it up. So I don't really think this will be very big. We see something which resembles a house, and we see something which resembles a garden area. Now we need to add a lot of light sources, and we need to do it now because it will be really hard to do once the build is finished. And this is how we place our outside lanterns. As you can see, I made few of them, and now we just need to add glass and finish inside walls. After we do this, we can continue with our entrance. As you can see, before I didn't really finish because I didn't had an idea where my entrance will be. After I finish my stuff with an entrance, I really want to see that my walls look fine. Yes, they do. We are sort of finished at this point, and now I can add glass to my outside flower garden. As you can see, I did just that, but there are no flowers. Until I think about what flowers to add, I'm going to put in a roof. First I'll start with the wood tiles, and then I'll finish with glass ones. We start 3x3. Okay, I'm almost finished with my main house's roof. So the idea here is that, as you can see, when we started making sort of a stair construction, as you go in it gets bigger and really adds to the feel. and I'm also using the different tiles to get that, I don't know, better color palette here. And also if you want to add something here, you can even add some sort of, I don't know, let's say a hanging area like so, or whatever. If you're so inclined, you could do it. You could add the bed here and you would still be overlooking this beautifulness. Everything else is almost complete. Now all I need to do is add the interior, add flowers to where we can grow, and then I'll just let the water in. Okay guys, so our construction and entrance is complete. Now what we must do, we must add this sort of a little bit of depth to this area. Now I'm going to give, who's my good snuggles? I'm going to give a little hug to my cat, because my new cat is amazing. Yes you are, yes you are. Now how to add that depth. As you can see, if there is a glass type area, we can replace it with glass panel and it will add a sort of a depth feel, right? Now I am building my small outside garden. As you can see, I placed flowers randomly. I don't really make this sort of a super symmetrical, and what this garden really needs is some light. As you can see, I added 3 light sources just on the top of the cobblestone, and it makes for great lighting. Our garden will look amazing at night. Okay, let's build an inside garden. First we started by putting grass. After that we put in the flowers. I really love the tulips, so I put a lot of orange and white tulips and some of the other type of white flower, because there weren't enough tulips. As you can see, I'm putting some here now. Now for the inside lighting. I really love putting in torches, but I really love when putting them in symmetrical places. So later on you'll see that I change my mind a little bit. But for now, see how I struggle with putting them here, because there's not an even number. I really wanted to like put them super symmetrically. So yeah, it's a little bit, and it's finished. Looks great, right? Okay guys, I fixed all the bugs in my house. After bug fixing, this is how my house looks from the outside water place. Here is the dark inside. Here is some lanterns. Now let's visit our house from inside. So to enter it, you just go through here. This is some secret marker here. You go through here. Can overlook the water, and we are seeing our house now. Now, if we go to the left, we have the same place where we can grow our tulips. We can see fish. And here is our main room. We have a place where we can read. We have few dudes who disagreed with us in the comment section. We have a chest, crafting table, furnace. And if we go to the start of our house, we will see some very small garden. I don't know, to me at least, it gets that comfy feel. And if we were to look a little bit farther, we would see our lanterns, who add just a little bit more light into the water. And that's it. You can add a lot of details here. You can add, I don't know, more heads here, or a big bookshelf here. You could place a bed or whatever, but I try to just like model house, and I do not add too much of insides. So yeah, I do hope you guys like this build, because this build was a very hard and long build. It actually took me, I don't know, 2 or 3 days to complete, not to counting the tries and failures and such like that. So if you like this video, please press that like button and you can subscribe. I will definitely build more houses. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.